So we are at launch week for Starfield. I'm going to go over a few things here, including how soon you can play the game if you do that early access, and is it worth it? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So Starfield officially launches on September 6th, so if you have Game Pass, you can just start playing it that day. But they also have an early access option that you may want to consider, and that way you can go ahead and be playing the game this weekend, as well as you'll get the extra expansion when it comes out. So let's take a look at that option, and this would be for people who have Game Pass, or maybe you bought the physical standard edition and you want to get that early access. This is what you're going to get. You'll have 5 days early access. Of course, it requires Game Pass or the digital version of the base game. And the Shattered Space story expansion when it comes out, so you're not just paying this money just for early access, you will actually get the expansion. There's also the Constellation Skin Pack, and you'll get access to Starfield, digital art book, and original soundtrack. Now this premium edition upgrade retails for $35, but if you have Game Pass, you'll get $350 off of that, which would mean this upgrade that includes the first expansion would be $32.50. Now I'll have a link to this upgrade if you're interested in purchasing it, but the other question that you may have is how early will you be able to play Starfield? Well, we have this nice post here breaking these times down over at Game Pass Tracker. And in Eastern Time, you'll be able to start playing the game on August 31st at 8 p.m. So Thursday night at 8 p.m., you can go ahead and crank up the game and get started. Even though the official release time for early access is September 1st. Now the bottom part of this tweet also gives the times you'll be able to start with the regular release date, and in Eastern Time you'll be able to start that at 8 p.m. on September 5th. So I guess it's kind of like how movies come out on a Friday, but a lot of times you can start going to see them in the theaters at like 7 or 8 p.m. the night before. Now if you've already bought the game digitally or you have Game Pass, you can go ahead and set it to preload, and just to give you an idea, the Steam version is 125 gigs. So it's going to be quite hefty in size, so you'll not want to wait to the day of for this to all download. Now if you were thinking about picking up the early access with the expansion pack, the reviews are set to go live, I believe, around noon Eastern on Friday, so just about 8 hours before the early access starts. So you can kind of see what the reviews come back as to whether or not you're thinking, yeah, I want to keep playing this expansion, so I might as well buy it now and start playing the game early. Personally, that's what I'm going to do. I don't really want to buy the expansion pack if I don't think the game's going to be that great. Now, if you were thinking, hey, I'll just sign up for Game Pass for that 14-day promotion for just $1 and play Starfield then, well, you're out of luck. You can see the headline here from VGC, Xbox ends $1 Game Pass promotion ahead of Starfield release. Now, they had taken away this $1 promotional period. It used to be for 30 days, and then they brought it back in July where it would be just for 14 days. But it looks like they've ended that promotion as well just after a few months. Now, I don't know if they're going to bring this back periodically. Maybe they may offer this when they don't have any big releases coming out. But then when they get like a week out from a big release, they may turn off this promotion. Now, over the weekend, there's been a lot of leaked footage for Starfield, and I've personally tried to avoid most of it because I kind of want to just play the game and kind of be surprised at what happens. We did have that one guy that apparently stole copies from a warehouse and was just playing it online and like recorded himself, and then he got arrested for theft. I've also seen some talks about how the game is structured and that you'll land on planets, but then you're kind of in a boxed-in area that's quite large, but it's still not like you just kind of walk completely around a planet. It seems to me that would be kind of unrealistic if these planets are supposed to be really huge. I mean, think about how long it would take for you to walk all around Earth. But for me, I'm okay with that boxed-in area. To me, that feels more realistic, that the planet doesn't seem tiny, that you could walk around the thing in like 30 or 45 minutes. But let me know your thoughts. Are you going to go ahead and pick up that expansion with the early access regardless of the reviews? Or maybe you're going to wait? Or maybe you're like, I want to actually play this game and not pay for an expansion until I decide if I like it. Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching and be good.